Today we're setting up to shoot a TV commercial for Sugar Daddy, which is an online dating agency. Now there's a lot of work which is done before we get to the filming stage. For example, there's a lot of research and planning to develop a script and a creative treatment. But once that's done, we get to the production itself, which is what we're looking at today. For this shoot, we decided to work with Phil Bloom as director of photography. We've worked with Phil before and we love his visual style. We wanted a very filmic, high-quality look, and Phil was the obvious choice to help us achieve this. We wanted to create the atmosphere of a bar during the evening, so we first had to completely black out the room we were in. We filmed at the Swan Westmoreland, which is an excellent restaurant in Kent in the UK, and it has an upstairs bar which we took over for the day. We decided to go for a very low-key lighting setup, using the minimum of lighting. Most of the lighting setups were simply one softbox cool light, supplemented by the bar's ambient and practical lighting. We also put a lot of candles or tea lights into the shot to create points of interest in the frame. The very low lighting helped us to shoot with the lenses wide open, which in turn helped us achieve a very shallow depth of field. Because we wanted a specific look with a narrow depth of field, we asked Phil to shoot on the Canon 7D DSLR. This camera shoots high-definition video, but because it's basically designed as a still camera, it allows us to be very flexible with the lenses we can mount on it. The combination of the 7D, good quality glass on the front of it, and Phil's shooting style means we can achieve a very filmic Hollywood look with shallow depth of field without the cost of shooting on film. We decided to shoot with a clapperboard because we were recording sound separately off camera. The clapperboard tends to be used for film rather than video, but here it's important to help us sync up the sound with the pictures once we're back in the edit suite. The opening shots were tracking shots. In other words, the camera is mounted on some track so it can move. There are lots of different types of track available. For this shoot we used a lightweight portable rig called the Wally Dolly. It's quick to set up and provides very smooth results. The director works very closely with the DOP to ensure we're shooting everything we need and that it looks how it's supposed to. Camera, speed slate.
Scene 2, take 5.
Callie in position, please. Okay, we're taking 3, 2, 1, action. The other major role of the director is to direct the actors. This was essentially a comedy script, and because the actors we used were so good, one of my biggest challenges was actually not to burst out laughing during the takes. Hang on, cut there. That's great, thank you. That was excellent. It's a good idea to assume that something might not quite go how you planned. On this shoot, everything went really smoothly until we got to the exterior taxi scene.
Unfortunately, the problem is they've never actually had two buses in Westmoreland at the same time on the same road together. It's the first time. Happens in London all the time, but we're in the sticks, and so... And all it would take is for you to just come off the curb, or go around the block, or just go down into the left. It's exciting, isn't it? I've become like a traffic warden, or whatever you call them.
So it was gridlock in Westmoreland, until the van driver saved the day by moving to the other end of the high street to let the buses through.
Hey!
We shot two different versions of the commercial, one aimed at men and the other aimed at women. We also produced longer versions for online use. Here's one of the TV versions. I hope you like it.
Hello, are you financially sound businessman seeks attractive woman for romance?
Yeah. Are you stunning, bubbly, sophisticated girl seeks soulmate?
Yes, I am.
I just need to pop to the gents.
Taxi!
At SugarDaddy.com, we have a database of thousands of successful men and women. SugarDaddy.com, because second best is not an option.